Welcome to beautiful Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia. Slovenia is one of the 10 new members who joined the European Union at the beginning of this month. Unfamiliar with Eastern European geography, some people tend to confuse Slovenia with Slovakia. Similarities in flags probably don't help. Slovenians aren't exactly chuffed about that, and that's why they're trying to bring the confusion to an end by encouraging a new design for their national flag. So look out for that. The European accession parties are over, but life goes on in Ljubljana. Next on their events calendar is dance sport. I'm Bruce Hamill, and this is the 2004 IDSF European Standard Championship. There are 56 couples from 31 countries. The dancers perform the 5 classic standard ballroom dances: waltz, tango, Viennese waltz, slow fox and quick step. Ballroom dancing oozes glamour, with the glitzy dresses, the makeup and the elegant tail suits. But the other side of the coin is that dancing is hard work, and the dancers need to be completely comfortable throughout the rounds of tough competition.
Well, this is my tail suit, and this is also my second skin.
This is my new dress, which make my mom.
Cycle trousers, because otherwise the shirt is made till here and it goes out because there's nothing that would keep it in.
I love my shoes, they're absolutely fantastic, and I always love to make them exactly the same color as the dress.
I like this color because it's like my eyes.
Here are the lucky or unlucky cufflinks I'm wearing today.
This one is a bit too long, so when I have to walk off the floor, I always have to hold it.
I think it's better if I put on me.
By far the most daunting part of the day comes when the competitors find out whether they've made it into the semi-finals or not. By this stage, the field is reduced to 12 couples, and semi-finalists will go on to dance for a place in the championship final in the evening competition. And here are the couples through to the semi-finals. There are the Happy Danes and, maybe a little surprising, Germany's number 2 couple, Homm and Blech. The Karabey siblings, of course, safely through, as are Lithuania, England, and Italy's Bosco and Pitton. Also through both Slovenian couples, the 2 couples from Russia, and Koreva and Makar from Poland. All eyes will be on this year's top favourites, Domenico Suale and Gioia Cerasoli, who'll have to deal with the pressure that everyone expects them to win.
I think it's a competition like it was before. Anytime you want to compete the maximum you can to get the best result you can. And so I don't feel any so much difference. Of course now you know that if you dance good enough you will win.
It's almost time for the semi-finals, and the dancers get ready and put the finishing touches to their costume and makeup. The semis are the 4th round of the event, so knowing how to stay physically fit and mentally sharp is an important part of the competition.
It's a long time that we do a lot of competition like this, so we are happy, and everyone try find the proper balance, you know.
But also we have from our federation they send here the good doctor for massage. They do massage for us, and I think our team is very strong team.
The practice is so hard, the competition is quite easy.
When we practice, we think about our technique, how to do every movement, but here we just enjoy it.
Yes,
and the competition.
Exactly. So here is only performance, is not. Yes. Is nothing else in our brain than just enjoy and make people enjoy our dancing.
What about the pressure of performing and competing against so many other great couples?
There's a lot of good couples around now, and a lot of strong competition from many countries. So the only thing we can change on the day is our own dancing and our own performance. So we concentrate on making that as best as possible.
It's the main thing for us, to focus just for ourselves, not to look for other couples, not to see their performance while we're dancing, while we're performing ourselves. So we're totally focused on our own performance.
Those who'll focus on everyone's dancing are, of course, the judges. So what are the main criteria they look out for in a couple's performance?
Musicality and togetherness between men and women, skill of lead and follow, and see how together they are, in improvisation, in change of rhythm and musicality. But the main thing for me is togetherness and be able to lead and follow your partner in all the circumstances and feel comfortable about it.
And on to the semi-finals then of the 2004 IDSF European Standard Championship. And first up in the semi-finals is the Waltz, the second heat. I'm joined by former world professional 10-dance champion Alison Fulham and 5 times world professional ballroom champion Michael Barr.
So here we can see that beautiful dress now in action. And she was right to be delighted with it. It's a great colour for her. And they look like they're enjoying it, like they said they would, and just performing.
There we see a great stationary spin from the Russian couple. This couple present very well indeed.
And still quite young, this couple, so a great future ahead of them.
I think so, yeah.
Here's the Polish couple. Dancing a nice right lunge.
Bit of floor craft there to avoid the other couples. Always nice to see. And technically, not very accurate there.
Hvala parom iz druge skupine in že smo pri drugem tekmovalnem plesu, Tango.
Well, time now to up the tempo with the first heat of the Tango.
There's Paolo and Silvia. This is their favourite dance. You can definitely see that. This is their best dance, isn't it, Michael?
I would agree, yes. They are very aggressive dancers. Sometimes I like, sometimes I don't like, but it's more suitable in this dance than the other 4 dances. Also, I think they've got a good feel for the music in this dance particularly.
They always create so much speed.
Yeah, speed is welcomed as well, I think, as long as it's accompanied by control. And sometimes I feel they're out of control.
Here we are with the Russians. Now they'll be hoping for this final. So they've got a good chance tonight, so they're really concentrating hard here. Here's the favourites, the Italians. Good chance tonight, hey Michael?
Certainly, yeah. A lot of pressure on them, of course, because they're expected to do very well, but very accomplished dancers.
Now a chance to see our semi-finalists in the third of the dances, the Viennese Waltz, the first heat.
Here's the couple that give the Italians a run for their money, the Lithuanians.
Tall, elegant, flowing couple, making it all look extremely easy. The hallmark of great dancing.
It's a good dance to compare the couples, isn't it, Michael, the Viennese?
Well, that's right. Because the figures are limited that they can dance, you can see them side by side dancing probably exactly the same figure, and therefore make a direct comparison on the quality of the movement, the togetherness, the footwork, leg lines, body lines, etc.
In še druga skupina, številkami 7, 19, 23, 28, 30 in 52.
Well, next we're going to take a look at the second heat of the Slow Fox.
Tall and tan and young and lovely,
So here have the very tall and elegant English couple. Beautifully dressed tonight. Fantastic skirt, which really enhances her dancing.
This, of course, is a very difficult figure. Reverse way, back feather, reverse way, repeated several times. Trying to keep the flow going, beautiful footwork, tremendously together. Seamless dancing. Karabey's also very good foxtrot dancers. Tall, elegant, moving smoothly, making it all look very easy.
Yes, I would give my heart gladly.
Little bash.
But each day when she
And on they go, no problem.
She looks straight ahead, not at me. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl for me, Panima goes a walking.
Couples are managing this floor very well.
Well, they've split the semi-final into two heats. It's probably a good idea, give them plenty of room.
It's a Danish couple. Nicely together.
Že smo pri zadnjem plesu, to je quick step.
Well, now let's see what the couples make of the quick step. This is the second heat.
So this dance now, the last chance for the couples to impress the judges to make the final. And they're certainly doing their best in their choreography to impress the judges there. Not my favourite stuff, but entertaining, I guess.
Well, this is boisterous dancing, all right? The crowd will love it, I'm sure. I must say, very musical, but rather stiff.
Little Charleston action here. Some scatter chassis, they're called. Doing very well here, not getting tired and must be exhausted, really. Here's the Slovenian champions.
Yeah, dancing on home turf, they will be hoping to make the final, of course.
Looking a little tired, I'm afraid, here.
Yeah.
Heavy back. Fantastic music though, Michael, isn't it?
Very good.
Well, that's the end of the semi-final. Not long before we'll know which of the 6 couples have made it through to the final. And while we're waiting, we're sure you've enjoyed that first half of the programme, and here's a chance to see what we think are probably some of the best bits. Every year, new young couples emerge onto the dance scene, and Domen Karapez and Monica Nigro are certainly one of the couples to look out for in the near future. Their passion for dance and growing talent is clear to see.
I think dance is something that comes from within. When you hear the music, you know the only important thing to do is to dance, to feel happy, to feel important, to feel pretty. Music, much more than anything, makes me feel emotion. I don't know. There are so many things.
Dance is the thing I love doing best, at least for now. To answer the question what it means to me is very simple. Everything. Without dance, I cannot imagine being able to be happy.
They've only been dancing together for a year. However, their unmistakable chemistry could be down to the fact that they're also a couple in real life.
I believe all you need is an expression to understand what your partner wants. It's simply that way. All I need is for Domen to look at me, to know what he wants, what he's thinking, whatever he wants. Undoubtedly, you can give a lot more because emotions are emotions. Dancing is feeling, and this becomes transparent when the couple are together in real life.
La cosa è ancora più evidente se è una coppia comunque anche in vita.
The couple made the final at last year's dance festival in Blackpool, an astonishing result considering they'd only been together for a few weeks. From the moment they were introduced by coach Katarina Azenton, something clicked.
The first stage, at least in my view, is the best. You're getting to know the person, discovering new ways of dancing, new ways of communicating. You're on a voyage of discovery. Problems start later when you might get good or bad results, have good or bad rehearsals. It is very important that you stick together, persevere, and make as much effort as possible.
As with any sport, dancing requires hard work, and like many couples, they practice up to 8 hours a day. Despite much mutual understanding, spending endless time together can create friction. So how do they channel this?
Sometimes it has a negative and sometimes it has a positive impact, like with any argument or tension. So I think it can be good or bad.
Come può essere una reazione positiva, può essere una negativa. Non abbiamo, cioè, è vero.
It's true.
In my opinion, there shouldn't be any arguments. Discussions, yes. To discuss whether this or that is good or not, yes. But definitely no disagreements between the partners. They have a negative effect on the dance because they affect you psychologically.
It takes time for dancers to mature. Monica is only 21 and Domen is 24, and clearly they have a great future ahead of them. So far this year, they've made the final in all but one competition entered. Here, in front of a home crowd, their expectations are high.
Definitely the finals. Actually, our most important aim is to dance as best we can, to dance the way we danced in Blackpool, unburdened and not bothered about the results. We would like to dance as well as possible and prove to the viewers that we are the best dancers in the finals.
Currently at number 7 in the IDSF world ranking, Domen and Monica are slowly becoming a force to reckon with and are certainly bound for success. And it's that moment again. The dancers find out who's in and who's out. The big surprise is Russia's Maxim Kotlov and his partner Elena Uspenskaya. Their high emotions are understandable.
Terrific, absolutely fantastic. It's impossible actually to explain how we feel because that is the first time we're making the final. So it's very, very important for us. And actually, we can't describe our feelings. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
I think we feel really great happiness. We didn't expect maybe to make this final.
And these are the final 6. The Russians are joined by the Karabey siblings from Germany, the Boyces from England, and also Lithuania's Arunas Bizokas and Edita Daniute. Italy's Paolo Bosco and Silvia Pitton. The world number 1s Domenico Suale and Gioia Cerasoli. But unfortunately, no couple from Slovenia.
We are not very happy with the result. We are quite happy how we done. But it was one of the lot of competitions that we will do in the future. So I hope in the future the comps will go better. For sure we will not get depressed with this result. We will just try to continue and do our best in the future.
Well, here we go then, into the final with the waltz and the solo version first.
Njun solo počasni valček.
So an experienced couple now in this final. Going to be challenging to win this. Edita looks beautiful, better choice of dress, she just looks fantastic. Lovely feet there, Michael.
Yeah, technically very accurate, beautiful dancing. Body lines are excellent, leg lines also. Stationary spin danced with great ease.
Great control of balance there. You'll be pleased with this waltz.
Yeah, good choice of music also, I think.
Hvala lepa. Thank you, Arunas. Thank you, Edita.
So here we have the second Italian couple now. This is their first European final, so they should be delighted to make this. Looking very calm, ready to show what they can do. Nice soft beginning.
Yes, an accurate footwork there on the outside spin, pivoting very well. Choice of work so far, very good indeed. I just feel that their top line is always a little fixed, a little rigid. However, a very talented couple.
Lovely expression there.
Thank you, Paolo. Silvia.
Now we'll see a complete contrast to the last couple. Obviously a much taller couple, very classic in style, soft. However, they don't sometimes have the impact of the couple we saw previously. But a great contrast in styles, which I think you can see.
I think the waltz and the foxtrot are their best dances.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, physically, they're suited to it better.
Once again, making it all look very easy, and this is, of course, the hallmark of great ballroom dancing. Two people moving in harmony and making it look terribly easy, whereas in fact it's terribly difficult.
Thank you, Warren. Thank you, Kristi. To sta Sascha in Natascha Karabey.
So we have another very tall, elegant couple, Sascha and Natascha.
But powerful. They're tall but powerful. I think this couple are just growing in strength and strength. They've got such a presence now.
Yeah, once or twice in the past I think they've been harshly treated, been rather unlucky.
I agree with you.
Look to be dancing very well. And everything in best possible taste.
I do think they'll be challenging tonight for the top spot.
Thank you, Sascha. Thank you, Natascha.
Here they are now. They must be absolutely delighted to make this final.
Yeah, it's always a very memorable experience, your first big final.
Nice footwork again there.
Lady's posture needs attention.
Yes, that always worries me with this young lady.
Well, it's very exaggerated, something we've seen a lot of in the last few years. Yeah, that looks painful.
It's her head really, isn't it?
Yeah. When the head forms a natural line from the spine, it looks very good. This is broken all the way through.
Thank you, Maxi. Thank you, Elena.
So here are the favourites. Very experienced again in this final.
Watch out for Domenico's beautiful footwork. Lovely foot elevations. Always closing accurately. Sorry, Alison.
He really is a master at that rise.
And Joya has improved her posture.
Yes, because she used to be really overstretched and...
Absolutely. Still there a tad, but much better than hitherto.
Their bodies are so together.
Thank you, Domenico. Thank you, Gioia.
So we've seen the couples individually, but now the judges will have a chance to compare and contrast as they all take to the floor for the group waltz.
This is going to be a great opportunity for the judges now to compare after those fantastic individual dances.
Yes, it really is a different ball game when couples are dancing side by side. You can really compare the quality of the motion and its connection to the music. Karabey is looking cool, calm, moving very nicely together. No stressed or exaggerated shapes. Well, just a little mishap, no damage done.
Come away where they can't tempt us with their lies. And I wanna walk with you on a cloudy day in fields where the yellow grass grows knee high.
Leg ronde and a stationary spin to finish for Warren and Kristi.
Thank you, competitors. Thank you for a beautiful waltz.
So we can look at the judges' scores for the waltz. Any surprises there so far, Michael?
No, I think not. Domenico and Joy are fairly comfortable winners of the waltz. And a bit of a mixed bag for Paolo and Silvia.
So early days yet, as we move on to the tango.
They don't really have a bad dance, these two.
No, I would say
great
that.
for
No, you're absolutely right. They're strong over 5 dances. Very good. Just like to see Joya's posture a little more natural. Just a little stressed. But very fine dancing. Paolo probably seen at his best in this dance. Silvia with him all the way. And there you could see the dexterity of the footwork. Very clean and clear. Foot speeds match beautifully.
She's a great foil for him. Great partner she is for him.
Well, let's see what the judges have made of that. And more importantly, let's see if anyone's made any inroads on the Italians, Suale and Cerasoli. Doesn't look like it, does it?
No, a clean sweep of first places. Paolo and Silvia, the usual mixed bag, from 6th to 2nd.
Karabey's there, dropped to 4th.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your Viennese waltz.
Yes, the Viennese waltz now, halfway through the competition.
Now here you can see clean, sweeping movement, beautifully connected to each other and beautifully connected to the music. The fleckerel, stationary turn there, contra check, and now the natural freckle.
Warren and Kristi.
Also beautifully together.
A little bit weak at the top though, Michael, for me.
Yeah, when you're that tall, that can be a problem. Sometimes the body lines break up a bit under pressure.
a few of my favorite themes. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winter.
Strikes me that the floor's not over large, and maybe that's good for the couples sometimes. They don't get overstretched.
Thank you, competitors.
The scoreboard time again. Let's see what they made of that. Oh, a little more variance this time.
Well, that's right. Karapez have managed to pick up 2 firsts there, together with 4ths and 3rds.
Well, there's still all to play for as we move on to dance number 4, which is the slow foxtrot.
She looks so excited at this final.
Yeah, they must be having a ball, really enjoying themselves, I think.
I remember you.
Timing, a little suspect on the feather step.
Who made my dreams come true.
A lot of talent, this couple, though, for the future, I think.
Yeah.
I remember you. You're the one who
certainly
said
behind the music.
I love you too. I do, didn't you know?
I remember too a distant bell and stars that fell like rain.
Just waiting for some space there.
Yeah, that's good floor craft.
When my life is through and the angels ask me to recall the thrill of it.
That's nice and musical, that timing, isn't it, Michael?
Right on it. Well, that's one of the important things in all dances, but particularly in foxtrot, to try and fill out the music completely.
Well, let's see what the judges have made of the slow foxtrot. And I should just point out, of course, in case you didn't realise, the dancers, of course, don't know this, do they?
No, they don't. No.
Well, there we see a little variance of opinion. Karabey's picked up 3 first places. Wonderful result for them. And the usual mixed bag for Bosco.
So on we go then with the quick step. And first, we're going to see the couples one at a time.
Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna go through.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That has really become a cliche now. Seeing so many couples start with that leap, it really is a cliche.
And I don't think they need it. They're just so much better than that choreography.
Yeah, exactly. Watch the matching footwork, beautifully synchronised, spot on the music.
And interesting.
Whoops.
Amigos together
Through thick and through thin, or a lot of rolling.
and whether it's win, place or show.
Bit of gapping there, I'm not keen on that.
Yeah, the angle was difficult for them. Having commented on the size of the floor earlier, in a positive way, quick step they could probably do with a bit more room.
Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna go through it together.
We may not go far.
Basic action there.
Sure as a star.
Start.
Yeah, they're basically sound dancers, I would say. Just needs to be, posture needs to be sorted.
Wherever I go, I know she
Nice and light though, aren't they?
Yep. I expect they think their feet are not going to touch the floor. So pleased to be in the final.
and whether it's win, place or show.
Thank you, Maxim. Thank you, Elena.
Lovely swing start here.
How refreshing. Yeah, not everything danced double time. Refreshing.
Lovely footwork there. Little contrast now, which is great. Really well structured choreography, I think, Michael.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
Very together now.
Nice, accurate footwork, nice shapes, musical, good dancing.
Thank you, Sascha and Natascha.
Similar start to the last couple.
Yeah, it's a basic start, quite nice to see.
They need to zip it up a bit though.
Well, it's always very attractive when you're able to have changes of body speed in any dance, but particularly in quick step. The rhythmic possibilities are fabulous, and if one can accelerate, decelerate and show various rhythms, it brings it alive really.
I think that's what they need to develop more in their quick step.
Thank you, Warren and Kristi.
Another similar start there.
Yes, yeah, interesting. Three couples choosing to start with something of a fairly basic nature.
They use interesting choreography, these two. That's why the crowd loves them so much.
Tonight they appear to be fairly restrained compared with performances I've seen from them earlier. I think it's better for it.
Absolutely.
They've just softened down that top line, changed the arm positions. The left side never looks quite right. But loads of talent.
Thank you, Paolo and Silvia.
Big kick there. Edita's good at those.
We just missed a lovely flicker action from them on their opening piece.
Very musical, these two. Good body contact.
Amigos together through thick and through thin, or a lot of rolling.
it's just very good dancing. Together, easy.
Thank you, Arunas. Thank you, Edita.
Well, we've seen the couples individually now in the quick step, and they've got one last chance to impress the judges. And there's one last chance for us to see them all together now in the group quick step.
There's been some really good quick steps there individually. I must say.
Absolutely. Let's hope they manage to fly around the floor and avoid each other.
He's found his space.
Yeah, just as well.
It's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. I'd like to sup with my baby tonight.
And they look light together, effortless, no stress shown.
With my baby tonight.
Perhaps the most elegant couple on the floor.
I'd like to sup with my baby tonight. We feel the cup with my baby tonight. But I ain't up to my baby tonight, cause it's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. It's too darn hot.
Yeah, great dexterity amongst all these couples, I think.
And pitch the woo with my baby tonight. I'd like to cool with my baby tonight. And pitch the woo with my baby tonight. But mister, you find my baby tonight.
Well, it's certainly been a great final, hasn't it, Michael?
Yeah, it's an interesting final. You've got some contrasting styles. Yeah, and every couple has something to offer, so very interesting.
But when the thermometer goes way up and the weather is sizzling hot, Mr. Adam, for his madam, it's not, cause it's too hot.
Thank you, competitors. Thank you, adjudicators.
Well, they've all done their very best, but all we can do now is look at the final set of scores. And again, no real surprises. Suali and Cerasoli way out in front. And as for the others, well, they at least know what they've got to aim for if they want to win this championship next time.
Sixth place, from Russia, на шестом месте паре из Руси, Elena Uspenskaya.
The Russian couple in sixth place, but they did very well.
Oh, they'll be delighted. They'll remember always their first European final.
Fifth, from Great Britain, Boyce and Kristi Boyce.
Well, they had some nice dancers tonight, didn't they? They didn't get near the Italians, but they nevertheless performed very creditably, I thought.
Yes, they do get better and better, so that's they did dance well.
And the other Italian couple, Bosco and Pitton. The other Italian couple, meaning they didn't win, but they brought their own fan club.
Yeah, they look a bit disappointed. Not always the best to show that, but...
No one has to learn to smile through it all, I'm afraid.
No shortage of smiles there.
Absolutely, Karabez are delighted, of course.
Ki prinese bronasto medaljo sta iz Nemčije, from Germany, Sascha and Natascha Karabey.
Well, they should be delighted, really, because they were very consistent, weren't they?
Well, they danced very well, I thought.
I think the most improved couple in the final.
Absolutely, yes, very good dancing. Well deserved.
Iz Litve, Arunas, Bizokas, Edita, Daniute.
Yes, second place to the Lithuanian couple. Again, a very creditable performance.
Now, they may be slightly disappointed that they haven't been able to make a greater inroad on the champions, but they'll be back trying again. Yes, their first European Championship. Also an evening they won't forget.
Paolo, European
Yes, in the end, no doubt at all about the winners, Domenico Suale and Gioia Cerasoli from Italy.
Yeah, extremely well done. Fabulous competition.
Yeah, lovely dancing. They'll be delighted. Their first European Championship. And of course their efforts won't stop here. They will go back to their hometown, practice even more, study their dancing and try to dance even better on the next occasion.
Yes, of course, next time they'll be defending champions, which is a whole different ball game, isn't it?
A different ball game, absolutely so, yes. I'm sure they'll be up to the task.
Well, it's been a long wait for Domenico Squali and Gioia Cerasoli, but after finishing runners-up on countless occasions, finally they have the honor dance.
It's very good. First European Championship we win, so it's very good.
Every winning, it's a good feeling, but
Yeah.
when it's a championship or a major competition, it's obviously more than the other competitions.
Well, sadly, there weren't too many, but the fans who came just couldn't get enough. We hope you've enjoyed it too, but now from Ljubljana, goodbye.
That's it.